On the importance of you playing well, how important is having a good center on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say I'm going to put it at about an 8.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were going to lowball it.
No, very important because
was the center doing much work for you?
So it depended where I was, right? And so I bumped around quite a bit. Now, when I got to, say, New York and Nick Mangold was there, I wasn't coming in and being like, all right, Nick, this is my show.
I'm taking his
captain now.
I am the captain now.
So in that sense, the center can take a lot off your plate, right? And that being said, there's also times where, you know, there's some arguments in game of you saw this, I saw that.
Yep.
But the blitz meetings and things throughout the week, if you've got a good center that's on it and he's training the other guys, that thing goes really smooth. So he takes a lot of work off of my plate for sure.
I would love to follow up with that one. Were you ever wrong when those conversations got heated?
I like this follow-up.
You guys will have to have Nick on. You know, I was only wrong with protections once in my career. And I slid the line everybody one way, and London Fletcher came the other way and fractured 6 of my ribs.
I would argue you were wrong twice, but
so I was wrong twice. The first time I was wrong, Whit and I were teammates.
there you go.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
I
I appreciate it. Now he's being honest. Now we can get to
this
it.
had nothing to do with the protection call on the field. It had to do with what happened after a play happened.
Okay.
Do you guys remember Big John Henderson?
Oh, my gosh.
Big Bad John.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
2008, Cincinnati Bengals are 0-8.
We're 0-8 at the time.
Playing the Jacksonville Jaguars at home, and I was a young guard trying to prove myself.
Fresh off of him getting slapped pre-game.
Fresh off the slap.
He's getting slapped.
You know how this goes. The skill guys, Chad Johnson and TJ Hushmanzada, decide during the TV timeout we're beating Jacksonville. They were pretty good that year to start talking trash to Big Bad John.
Yeah, that's the best.
He gets riled up, so we start getting in some full-on swinging sessions.
Yeah.
That leads to an all-out brawl. Me and him going helmets ripped off. We're fighting across the field.
That's a lot of
Trav,
mess.
what am I supposed to do?
We both get ejected.
Throw your hands.
Both get ejected. It's
throw
kind
them.
of my claim to fame. After that moment, I became the captain. That's kind of like that. I became the captain of the Cincinnati Bengals from that moment on, basically, because we were 0-8. I'd kind of called out the team on the Saturday walkthrough about being soft, and we were kind of acting like some bitches, and I'd never been anywhere where I accepted losing. And so said this, go in the next day, get in this huge fight, get ejected out of the game. We win the game. Come in on Monday. Yeah, huge moment for me as a young guy.
First win as a starter, too.
First win as a starter, Ryan Fitzpatrick. So there's a lot of, congratulations going around. Fitz is happy. OC stands up and he goes, the only thing I do want to talk about when we come in on Wednesday, we got our fines in from the fights.
Oh.
You know, back then they did the halo rule. If you were within the halo of the fight, you got fined.
Yeah.
10 guys on offense got fined, guys. There's only one guy on the offense that didn't get fined.
Now we were
on tape.
And you call
Fitzpatrick
yourself a guard.
run into the sideline.
Getting out of the halo?
Run into the sideline. Fight. Everybody's throwing hands in the middle of it. Just run into the sideline.
I told you before this started, I ran a 4.88. Remember? That day it was like a 4.6.
Yeah,
like
it's quick.
John Henderson's bigger than he is.
Yeah, he's a big man.
What am I going to do? Seriously, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
My man got up out of there.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
So he's been wrong in protection
Wrong
twice.
twice.
He'll never
Wrong
let me
choice.
live that down.
Oh, my gosh.
Ever.
Damn, that's a great story.
I don't know how to top that.
We got just now there's no halo rule though. You would have been in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
For sure. Well, and I have, towards the end of my career, I had more money, right? So like, I was like, all right. So, I mean, it's a lot of money, but like my rookie year, I made $230. So I didn't know if it was going to last, how many years I would be there. So more willing to write that check. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Makes sense.